only
spots it got lost.
we obviously only booked 2 beds. We booked 2 beds, so like me and
we
Rob
actually have only booked 2 beds. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the awkward thing about it.
Well,
That is very awkward.
it brings us back to the fact that I still have a couple of fantastic pictures of me and Cam in bed together that last night.
Oh yeah, you do.
Hey, Rob, what did
that's going to be the front page of the paper tomorrow. Nathan and Cam come out as
in bed.
Literally.
Hey, Rob, what did you think? What did you think to that last night? Oh, you were fucking there.
That's right. Guys, I've actually got to go because me, Tabs, Nicole, and Cam are going out for dinner tonight. I need to get ready.
Yeah, leave it with my friends, please.
Ooh.
Yeah, I will. But I'm going to be watching you, so anything you say, I will know.
And she is being very serious.
Yeah, serious.
Very serious.
Who else?
Okay, bye.
All right, okay, fellas. We do have a lot of questions, actually. Okay. All right, here you go. I'm gonna. Fuck. I don't know if I should bring this one up. So one of the main questions I got is, what's the beef with Cam and Chase?
Oh,
no,
Chase, you in the chat?
Chase is with Emily, so I guess that's what it's about. Right.
I mean, for me, like, it's just, you don't make up fake news about your mate's girlfriend. Like, just that simple. That for me, I'm just wasn't ideal, especially like 2 days before we were released as a couple. So that's why it irritated me. But it is what it is. It's not our feelings. It's just just what it is. It is what it is.
Hey, does that mean that I got to stop making up things about me and Christina then? Because
Rob, what would you do if Nathan just started coming on TikToks? How confused would you be?
Hey, Nate, the third one's always welcome, mate.
Ooh,
what an offer.
Hey, I thought we were saving that for Encore Beach Club. Just bugging me and you.
All right.
All right, let me go down. That was the main question about Shay.
I've had that a lot and I haven't really addressed it, but it's because it wasn't really that deep.
Cam, are you still with Emily? I think we just addressed that because she just popped up in your bed. Yeah. So that's pretty solid.
Yeah, that's
who is the freakiest of us all? I already know this question.
Where are you getting these questions?
At the bottom, like,
I think he's just making them up.
No. All right, so at the bottom, it says like a little question mark.
I've gone. Oh,
gone?
There's a lot of them, you know. I was just looking at the comments. Right, okay.
Yeah. You got. All right, go to the questions.
Mate, I've got.
Who's the freakiest? I think we all know, and it probably doesn't come across very well, but Rob is probably the freakiest.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
You are the freakiest.
I mean, what is freaky these days? You know?
It's just a casual spit in the mouth. Like,
to be fair, I thought you were going to go more rogue than that, so I'm glad you went.
I kept that a little tame, honestly.
You went pretty tight. I'm glad you went there rather than anywhere else.
Oh yeah, who's the freakiest?
Nathan, how is your love life? That's the question, yeah? How is your love life?
That's a great question. So the beauty, I will say, and I told this to both of y'all on the show, that we were very limited. So on the show, there are, 5 or 6 guys, 5 or 6 girls. So you're so limited to those 5 or 6 girls. And I kept telling guys, like, look, there is a world out there. That's what I'm saying. Are you... I'm staying cryptic. I'm staying so cryptic. No, my love life's pretty good. I've met a really nice couple of thousand chicks, and they're delightful. I'm joking. I've honestly been on my own a lot. There are a couple of people that I've run into that are fantastic in my life. So we'll see where it goes. Stop it! Stop putting me on it. Can we talk about this? Like,
all right, okay.
Robert,
how did you feel when Lana kicked you out?
Well, look, do you know, there's a lot is to be said about it. You know,
wasn't the right decision, in my opinion.
It wasn't the right decision, and you know, like, I'm glad after months of waiting that myself and Christina can actually be in a photo together and like not have to worry about
what.
But yeah, I mean, it's.
Sorry, You
just giving us the Robert Van Trump answer. Look, listen.
Yeah, stop.
Sorry, what?
Now here we
are. Sorry, what?
What the thing was, obviously, like, you know, the whole thing was about creating connections and meaningful, you know, connections with people, and you essentially did that, and then
do you know what? I would go as far as saying, sorry if many of my ex-girlfriends watching this, but I would say as far as saying that was the most meaningful connection I have made with a female, and literally on a show about that, to then still get chucked is like,
to still get tossed.
I mean, it's a kick in the teeth, and it's like, particularly watching it back, you know. But then at the same time, I loved every one of you guys, and you know, seeing you guys carry on with everything was, you know, it was awesome. So big love.
Oh, Rob.
Yeah. No, all pals at the end of the day, you know.
No, I think one of the main ones. All right, there's two questions. So, of course, the main question on everyone's lips is, Cam, we all know that you proposed in secret. So when is the
shotgun godfather?
I mean, obviously, a lot of people asking me that. I'm thinking, like, small steps, one step at a time. Like, don't get me wrong, I want to marry that girl. I want to spend the rest of my life with her. Like, you will all be coming to the wedding when it happens. I'm not in any rush.
Cam, she's not on the live anymore, mate. You don't have to.
we can scroll through the viewers and see if she's watching, but I'm pretty sure she's not here.
She's definitely. But like, it's true, you know. If you knew my whole time in there, I was trying to figure out, you know, whether I wanted, you know, to commit to her, and whether I wanted to be that, you know, the girl that I spend the rest of my life with. I wasn't like fucking about. I wasn't gonna go in there half-assed. So yeah, for me to make that decision, 100%, I'm gonna marry her. Yeah, not any time. I don't think any time soon. It's only been like 7 months, but yes, it will.
That was the perfect answer. You're welcome.
The perfect answer.
You're welcome in the group chat to send your legit answer later on. You know, away from here. Hey, do you want to do, like, I don't know how you do this.
What?
Okay. Do you want to accept requests? Do you want to say hello to just some random people at complete, like, you just see faces? All right, hang on. I honestly don't know how to do this. I'm just learning this shit.
Is it?
This is literally our live virginity.
Boys, big question is, obviously I'm Welsh, but you two English. Is it coming home?
Listen. I think listen here, son.
It has been talked about for I said this to Nathan earlier. I said it's been talked about for so many years, and we've joked about it, probably knowing that actually it wasn't going to come home of those years. But then actually being there now and being in London and actually experiencing probably where we're actually going to win a major tournament is like, man.
I'm over here in the US and no one knows what soccer is. So
hurts my ears, that.
Soccer. Yeah, so I'm going to go out to a bar tomorrow and just get absolutely trashed. So if you're in Dallas tomorrow, I'm going to go to Happiest Hour in Dallas and just get off my tits.
I'm invited to get off your tits with Nathan from Too Hot to Handle. Wow.
That's it.
Let's get off their tits. Robert, how do you feel when Lana kicked you out? That's a solid one. What's the beef? We've already done that. I don't know if Chase is still here, or else I would have added him in, but he popped up, but then he disappeared.
Who, if you could, would you go back to the retreat and change anything?
Yes, I would probably.
What would you?
I would do one thing different, and I think you saw on the show that the first night. So Carly and I were talking to each other a lot the first night, and then as soon as she lay down, Chase came in and swooped her up and broke up with her instantly. So I'd probably go back and just go ahead and jump on her the first night. I'd probably take things a little bit more serious with Larissa for sure, because she was fantastic and I wasn't.
Oh.
Pete, I've added you like 4 times.
Let's go, boys!
Yeah.
Oh.
That's fine,
Yes,
mate.
Pete.
It's not like we had a plan to go live, 10 minutes.
You know me. You know me. I do what I want. Exactly, Rob.
Where are you?
What I miss?
Now everyone's here. do we want to address what SJC did?
Yes, of course. Oh my God. I feel like we should have prepped better for this.
Who's word in this?
Okay, so SJC, Robert was very, very new to SJC. So as you can imagine, none of us were able to do anything sexual. We weren't allowed to relieve ourselves. We weren't allowed to do anything.
Well, we could, but
we could, yeah. We absolutely could, Cameron, if you know. Fuck, how do we word this? So everyone knows that circle is spelt with a C, right? So Circle Jerk Club, CJC, would be too obvious because the producers would know what CJC meant.
Yes.
So we thought, let's change it to And it was a daily meeting out in the ocean, the old Circle Jerk Club.
Yeah.
So
Pete, take it away.
So to put it simpler, we thought Lana couldn't see us if we jerked off in the ocean. You know, if we were deep enough out there. Lana technically wouldn't catch us, right? So that was the whole joke we had going. We'll leave it up to your imaginations whether we did it or not. So one day, Rob is finally in the villa. It's his first morning out there, and we're in our little circle jerk, and there's 3 of us around there. And Rob comes over, and he's like, "Oh, like, so what's this about? Like, we really can't jerk off." And we're like, "Actually," I'm like, "Cam tells a story in the middle of the ocean, and we all sit here and wank to it." And I swear to God, Rob believed us, and he swam away so fast.
It rattled it.
Get me out of this retreat.
He was like, oh.
Yeah. Oh, like waist high in the ocean, and all you see our arms doing this.
And then, I'm pretty sure as well, like, a few days later, it was a 1-in, 1-out system out of the sea. So I was thinking, maybe they are onto us. You know?
Yeah, I think at that point, I mean, like we said, Lana is everywhere, and I feel like we did get caught. I mean, you made a very big deal out of exiting the ocean as quickly as you could. So there you go. There he goes.
I think it was like 3 days after they used to start hearing about the SJC.
Oh
we had to go in one by one in the sea. We couldn't go into the groups anymore in the sea. So it was like, right, you in. The one in. So
yeah, that was the SJC.
Yeah.
We didn't get SJC. Tried our best to get SJC on the actual. But
we got to get a YouTube video together bringing back SJC. We have to do it. We've been saying we're going to sell shirts. We got to do apparel. Like, there's a lot we have to get done.
SJC isn't over. Lives, winter of 2021. Yes. Yo, I'll tell you what. I don't know how anyone has my address, right? And did I tell Cam? No, I didn't tell you, Cam. About an hour ago, I just got a fucking sweatshirt in my favorite color, which is blue, and it says "Nice guys finish last," and it's got a fucking vibrator on it. I don't know the address.
Are you serious?
I'm being deadly serious. I'll send you all a picture. It literally says "Nice guys finish last" with the vibrator on it.
Yeah, I mean that wasn't me, bro. I didn't send you that. I definitely didn't send you that.
No, but it's like, who would have my address to send me some bullshit like this apart from you?
Strange mug the other day. You sent me that mug. I'll take it.
What do we got? We got so many. Sorry, I'm trying to go through these questions as quick as I can.
Who was your favorite?
Live Q&A.
I mean,
yeah, it is a live Q&A. So a lot of the question is who are our best friends on the show? I feel like that's pretty obvious, honestly.
I mean, I feel like what happened there?
Pretty obvious. Pretty obvious. All of us.
Yeah, I feel like I've done that much though, like as a full.
Yeah,
it was.
Well, we didn't really get to spend a ton of time, the 4 of us, because Robert decided he wanted to just bow out.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, Pete, I actually, you know, I only spent 2 days. I don't know how it looks when you actually watch it back, but I actually spent, I think with Pete, we were together for like 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 days, yeah. And then with you guys was probably another, 7 days?
So
yeah,
funny story.
Yeah.
I was starting to catch feelings for Robert right before I left. So that could have been a whole...
Listen, if you just make those known, Pete, then look what could have happened.
Yeah,
it would have been.
It's a shame. It's a shame that they didn't air. It's a shame they didn't.
It's a shame
that they didn't share the bed scene between me and Rob. They didn't.
Why would they? It would have made it.
Do you know what I was thinking the other day? Do you remember the Lion King thing? Do you remember that?
Yes. Oh,
No.
So we all were going insane by the end of the retreat. We were all going insane. So as soon as the lights went out at night, all the guys would just start chanting, "Oh, boy,
Oh, that's great.
oh, boy,
That's so great.
And Chase did I think Chase did the first verse. Marvin did a verse in French. Yes, what a time.
How that didn't
Hey, a lot of the questions.
Why didn't they air that?
Why didn't they air that?
Say what?
That was class content.
Oh, that was fantastic. And they did. I don't think
Copyright
they
law.
put in. They didn't put Lana with the cowboy hat on either. Did anyone see Lana with the cowboy hat? Howdy, y'all. That was a good time.
Wait, can we get all the boys in here? Can we, yo guys, go blow up Marvin and Chase's Instagrams and
Yo,
tell them
hey, for Cam, can you back me up on this? Whenever we FaceTime, do I pace? I pace a lot, right?
Mate, you walk about so
I
much.
can't sit still. Fuck's
Like,
sake, I can't sit still. Everyone keeps asking, like, am I nervous? What are you doing? I just pace. When I'm
Wait.
on live, I pace.
Are you nervous?
I think he's there.
Bro,
I mean,
I
I am with the cast of Too Hot to Handle season 2. Who wouldn't be nervous?
Yeah.
I found out why you pace when you're on the phone with somebody. So your brain is used to like focusing on someone else's face when you talk to them, and when you just have it on a screen, your brain doesn't know what to do, so you walk around to counteract that. Yeah, so that's why you actually walk when you're on the phone with people.
You're
But-
not just a pretty face, are you? It's not just a pretty face.
I'm not just a pretty face. I know my
Hey,
face for a fact.
one question that I've got a lot, which I think is fair to her if we answer. Why did nobody go for Kayla? This is a strange.
I think the question really is why did Kayla go for nobody?
Why did Kayla go for nobody?
Kayla is I mean,
Trust me,
I love it that she's getting the attention she deserves because Kayla is fucking gorgeous. She really is.
Yeah.
All of us
She's
can
a
agree
good-
that Kayla
nice
is.
girl.
But unfortunately for probably us in the chat, none of us were her type. None of us. So you can, I mean, it's not like we didn't try, I'll be honest. There was Operation Kayla for, I think, Pete, Cam, and Chase. So there's Operation Kayla for three different
Actually,
guys.
so the scene that had like really good quality of me and Nathan working out, where it was like me and him doing like a seesaw workout. Do you remember that?
Yes,
It was like,
Dude,
oh,
I
we
was
had to know there was a
dripping.
seesaw. That was actually an entire scene that happened to have Kayla come in, and it was me hitting on her, and she just completely turned me down. And
Yes.
thank God they didn't put that in. And Rob turned into being the guy that got turned down by Kayla.
Literally, I was going to say, like, I mean,
Because it happened to me
they
multiple
actually
times.
literally did a close-up, like, of my face. I was like, right, this on the camera. And then I was like, I was like, okay, as your type walked in at all, like, you know, tall. At that point, my hair was ginger as well, so tall, ginger, blue eyes.
Hey, Rob, I will say, you got me hooked on this shit, Rob. Hang on. You have me.
Don't say you're using the same shit as him.
Oh, no, don't you get yourself
Rob.
away from that.
Hey, anyone that's interested in Rob's hair, get yourself this shit. You want to
Do you
look
know what?
blonde?
Don't use it, mate. Do not use it.
Like, I didn't. Do you know when we were there? I didn't realise how ginger it was, and then watching it back,
until you see
like,
now.
me and Rob watched the last 6 together, and we were like, "Why is it so ginger?"
Why do I look like Ed Sheeran? What? And then the best, you know, comment I had, like, oh, you know, you look like a Prince Harry. I was thinking, like, is that a good thing?
Ooh, I don't know. Is it a good? Nah,
Is that a good thing?
I had another question. Fuck.
Here we go. It's a good one. How do you all feel about Peter and Melinda?
Oh, fantastic.
Big clicks for that. Big
Embrace the
clicks
love.
for that. Yeah, mate. Love it. Love it.
I
Honestly,
can't wait.
it was
It's gonna be
bound to
weird.
happen. And someone posted something funny yesterday where it was sort of like the scene where she was like telling me she was going to go back to Marvin. And I was just like, in the camera, I sounded so silly at the time, but I was like, she is even more into me than she even realizes. And it sounded like such a joke, like, yeah, okay. But someone recorded it and posted it yesterday. It was like, wait, he was actually right. And I was like, I know.
I mean, you were. So now I get to go spend the next weekend. So it's gonna be, what is it gonna be, Pete? Me, you, Melinda, Joey, and Carly next weekend.
It looks like it. Bro, I can't wait to see you two.
Mate,
Honestly,
Vegas.
Yeah.
Vegas.
What's happening, mate?
When is this? When are we doing Vegas?
Well, yeah, it's on the 31st, isn't it?
Pete, you've got to be the most laid-back man there is, mate. You know, I mean, we booked this, and it's like, oh yeah, when we going, it's like, you know,
Two
are we
weeks.
going next week or?
3 weeks.
We booked Tulum. He was like, I think I'm free after like 3 weeks.
You guys want to go tonight? Let's go. I'm ready to go.
He is funny. Like we were going to LA last week, and I was speaking to Pete. I'm like, bro, like I've got my flight. Do you have my flight? Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. All right, Pete, we're leaving in 2 days. Have you got your flight? Nah, I'll just do it tomorrow. Pete, booked it in 12 hours.
I made it, and I still haven't even booked our LA trip for next week. I'm coming though. Book that Airbnb.
Yeah, I do need to go ahead and book that flight. Right, let me see. Correct. Rob, come on, Rob. You got, oh, fuck. How many bodies?
Cam, I need.
We're not answering that question. No.
Cam, I need you to see. I need to see the helicopter.
Why does everyone hate Kayla and Larissa? We don't. Does anyone hate Kayla and Larissa? I fucking love them.
I love Kayla and Larissa. I think they're great.
I love
we address that. This is quick fire. Are Joey and Carly together? I believe so. I want to say. Classic one here. This is one that we can all agree on. Who has the biggest dick? Pete.
Yeah.
I don't know where I am on your screen. You guys are pointing in all different directions for me, but thank you.
It's been
great advertising for Peter's Penis after the show. Post-show, it's been absolutely amazing.
Anyone who's get called Big Dick Pete, it's probably
Johnny. He's probably doing okay.
I'm doing great. I just want to thank everybody who supported me from the start. Larissa really jumped on that from day one, you know? So I'm very happy to hear the positive feedback.
Positive feedback.
Oh, hey, this is one that we can't really talk about, but address it with your eyes. Were any rules breaking that Lana didn't see?
No.
All right, next question.
Lana sees all, dude.
Next question. Damn, y'all aren't helping me with this shit.
Hey, I'm looking through. Hang on.
A lot of it is just like, why is Cam such a tit? But I don't really want to answer it.
Definitely not.
I've got a lot of 20 seconds, Rob. Appreciate that, guys. Cheers to that.
Go on, son. Hey, tell me if Christina wasn't rubbing all up on you, you'd last more than 20 seconds. Because I can't tell you that.
Say that again?
I said, find me any man that would last more than 20 seconds with someone like Christina jumping on top of him, and I'll shake his hand.
And you know what, Nath? I will be honest. She wasn't actually jumping on top of me. Maybe I'd have a bit more of a justification there, but it was, as she said on the program, it wasn't even her good hand. So that happened.
It wasn't even her good hand.
Yeah. So
it was the build up for you, though, wasn't
it? Do you know what it was? It was the build up. But at the same time, it was 20 seconds, so you can't really. In fact, it's probably like I said on the series, probably even less than that.
No, I'm not lied.
Ending it. I love that.
The first time that me and sealed the deal after the villa, I lasted maybe a minute. It was not.
I remember. Do you know what's crazy about this? Right.
We were on Instagram Live, and we're telling them how long we lasted. That's where we're at.
Hey, this is fucking God's honest truth, and Cameron will back me up. So Cam and I shared a villa on the last night, and finally we could like self gratification, whatever. Cam was in bed.
Oh, stop there.
I was asleep, and he's next door, just fucking.
I'm playing. I finally get my phone back, so that was another question. No, we weren't allowed phones, so we didn't have a phone for like 8 weeks.
Yeah.
So I did that. We finally got our phones back.
Were you just masturbating over Cam then, or what was the crack?
Cam was screaming out one of his famous stories.
I had fucking Pornhub on loud as I could, and Cam was just laying in bed. I felt so awkward just walking out the bathroom like, oh, mate.
I was like, I was half asleep. I was like, why have you been so long?
That was great. Good night. Right, I'm gonna keep going.
Oh my goodness.
No, it's had to be more than I to go and get ready because I'm going for food off.
Oh yeah, y'all are going out for dinner, huh?
Do your last question, Dave. Last question.
All right, last question. Let me find a good one.
That's a good one.
Best or last?
Rob, are you still with Tabitha?
That's one I've not heard before.
Rob Mike with Tabitha.
You with Tabs?
That's a new one to me, but does Christina know about that, or?
I'm still going.
Oh, yeah, I have a question.
One solid question.
For the couples in the group. Cam, you 100% have to helicopter dick for Emily. I'm making that trend go somewhere. Number one. Number two, Rob, I would love to see you do it as well. I will absolutely shit my pants if you guys stay.
Pete, you absolutely have my word. I mean, let's put it this way. My TikTok, relatively new to the game, but I will pull it out if I have to. You know.
I mean, there's no way it fails. It's great content. No, everyone would love to see it.
Pete,